Siren the Voodoo Doll, and Chainsaw.
David, what a trio we have here entering the WOW Arena. Siren the Voodoo Doll, Chainsaw, and her little sister, Angelica Dante, set to take on the All-American girls, Santana Garrett and Americana, who just last week gave up their WOW World Tag Team Championship opportunity to the Mother Truckers.
Well, they did it because Big Rig Betty played on the heartstrings of Americana and her son, raising him little Levi. And Santana agreed with it to give him a shot. They stepped aside for the benefit of the Mother Truckers, who many thought were going to win it. But unfortunately, they lost in their debt to Lana
And their
Star.
opponents from Buffalo, New York, and Ocala, Florida, Americana and Santana Garrett, the All-American Girls.
Here they are, Americana, Santana Garrett. I know, David, one of your favorite tag teams here in WOW.
Well, they represent the US of A, baby. Americana, single mom, raising her son Levi on her own, struggling with all that takes. Santana Garrett, having been in WOW many years and other wrestling leagues herself, and now mentoring Americana. It's what it's all about. It's the American way.
And both of these WOW superheroes living that American dream. Americana and Santana Garrett. Santana Garrett, I admire her for being a locker room leader and mentoring Americana, passing the torch to the next generation, David.
Chainsaw and Voodoo being held back there by Charlie Wu, trying to get some order in here so we can get underway. Santana whispering something and saying she'll take on Voodoo. Americana still on the outside.
The mysterious Voodoo Doll, who we heard from earlier, locked up with the former WOW World Champion, Santana Garrett, who is also a former WOW World Tag Team Champion herself now. Siren the Voodoo Doll using the hair of Santana Garrett to pull her into the corner as referee Charlie Wu administers the count. Now, last week, Roxy Fierce made her singles in-ring debut, and I understand that over the next several weeks, we will see brand new WOW superheroes. So fans, keep your eyes peeled for that as Americana and Santana Garrett working well as a team. Americana gets a 2 count on Siren the Voodoo Doll.
We were talking about Roxy moments ago, Foxy's sister. Well, tonight you're going to see Genesis in action. And Genesis will be in action in there against Foxy Fierce tonight. So Foxy returning to single competition. Right now, Voodoo Doll in the ring. Americana with the reversal. I was almost ready to say Santana. The two of them, when you look at them, could look like twins. We were at the hotel lobby today, and someone asked the two of them, are they twins or sisters?
Backhand spring elbow, and now both Americana and Santana duck. Nail the drop kick on Chainsaw and send her into their corner, David. Backhand spring elbow by Americana. And now Santana all the way across the ring. Another one, but is caught by Chainsaw. The powerful Chainsaw.
It was a bit telegraphed after Americana's flip and move into Chainsaw, and she knew Santana was coming next, and she was ready for it. Now Chainsaw driving Santana's head into the turnbuckle. The Voodoo Doll is in the turnbuckle, possibly in the way of Chainsaw's destruction. Voodoo slowly getting into the ring. Now Voodoo driving the shoulder into the midsection as Santana Garrett, as Chainsaw grabs her hair and pulls her back. Charlie Wu now turning his attention into the corner of Voodoo and Chainsaw. The two of them tagging and teaming in and out very well.
Chainsaw continues the choking out of Santana Garrett, barely listening to Charlie Wu, the official in this contest, David. And this has been absolutely crazy. Chainsaw is almost unhinged here. And Angelica Dante on the outside of the ring, using the fan to add insult to injury now, as Chainsaw with the choke on Santana Garrett, bearing that shoulder into the midsection of Garrett now. Chainsaw just so powerful, so imposing, and right now so in control of this tag team matchup. Tag in to Siren the Voodoo Doll, David. And you know, David, you created a lot of buzz at the beginning of the show with Sophia Lopez.
Somebody's got 10,000 reasons to step up and help us and find the assailant of the beast. Somebody's gonna help us, I'm sure of it. I didn't want to put up that money, but it was necessary. Council recommended against it, so did I. But we were told that's the only way to get someone to come forward. Money talks and bull jive walks.
Well, the money is on the table, and Santana Garrett rocks the Voodoo Doll with an eat defeat. And will Garrett be able to make the much-needed tag to Americana to keep this matchup going for her team? Siren the Voodoo Doll tries to stop Santana, but Santana able to kick her off, and yes, the tag to Americana, David.
Americana ducks, and she goes right over to Chainsaw and knocks her out. Americana is showing what she's made of now. Many people doubted she could be a star in the ring, but teaming with Santana Garrett and sticking to her goal to become a professional wrestler, she's showing the doubters she's here to stay.
Charlie Wu says two, and Chainsaw breaks up the pin attempt. Angelica Dante on the outside of the ring, holding the leg of Santana Garrett as Chainsaw.
Dante interfering. Dante pulled down Santana Garrett. Santana Garrett chasing after Dante. Although Santana's knee may have been hit.
Chainsaw with the choke on Americana, and Chainsaw sending Americana crashing to the canvas with a choke slam, and this thing's over.
The All-American girls were almost victorious until Dante got involved.
Angelica Dante playing an important role tonight.
Here are your winners, Siren the Voodoo Doll and Chainsaw.
The little sister of Chainsaw.